I just spent over $1,000 on Sézane's new fall collection to find out if it's actually worth your money. If you're not familiar, Sézane is a French brand that basically embodies the Parisian chic style, and in recent years their popularity has exploded. They now have over 29 stores worldwide, millions of followers on social media, and even celebrities are wearing their clothes. However, more and more people have been pointing out a decline in quality lately, especially since the brand received outside investment. Now, I've reviewed Sézane in the past and I actually own quite a few of their pieces, so I know they can be a little hit or miss. And today I decided to review their fall collection to see if it actually lives up to the price tag. Let's start with one of their leather pieces. This is the Mia jacket. It retails for $395 and it's made from 100% lamb leather and lined in viscose. And right away I can tell you the leather on this jacket, it's beautiful. It's substantial yet supple, it is vegetable tanned and it has no weird smells, and the burgundy color is just as beautiful in person. However, the fit isn't quite what I expected. On the model, it looks like a cropped, more fitted jacket, but in real life, it definitely has a more boxy, oversized cut, which personally I don't find flattering at all. I normally wear a size French 36 and I did size down to a 34 on this jacket after seeing reviews that said it runs large, but even then, this jacket it's a bit too oversized for me. That said, I still think the jacket is very well made. The stitching is neat and straight, there are no loose threads, and the buttons are reinforced by backer buttons. So I cannot really fault the construction, it's just the fit that I don't like. But if you're looking for an oversized leather jacket, then you might actually like this one. I would still suggest to size down though, because even layered over a thicker sweater, it was comfortable and didn't feel restrictive. Moving on to knitwear, which is what Sézane is mostly known for, I have the cardigan. This is a sleeveless vest that retails for $145 and it's made from 100% merino wool. And if there is something I don't like about Sézane, is how much synthetics they use in their knitwear, so I always stick to pieces made from 100% natural fibers like this one. Right away I can tell you the knit looks really nice. The material has elasticity and is thick enough that you know it's gonna hold its shape, and the seams are neat and flat. The wool they're using is also certified by the Responsible Wool Standard, which is great, and it actually feels soft on the skin. I have very sensitive skin and I did feel slight irritation when I tried this on, but nothing that would prevent me from wearing it on bare skin. I got this knit in my usual size small and it fits perfectly, and obviously what I like the most about this piece is the fit. It cinches at the waist and then it flares out, which is super flattering, and the princess seams add shape and create a more tailored silhouette. The v-neck is quite plunging though, at least for what I'm used to, so I think it's perfect for a night out, but for work I would recommend wearing a bandeau or a top underneath. Next I have the Neli skirt, which is this high-waisted A-line style that retails for $220, and this is made from 100% lamb leather and lined in viscose. And this is actually the same beautiful and supple leather as the Mia jacket, and the quality feels consistent. The construction on this skirt is really good. The stitching is straight and neat for the most part. I did notice a small loose thread near the back, but nothing major. It also has an invisible zipper that matches the color of the skirt perfectly, and it's a YKK zipper, so it should hold up well over time. I got this skirt in my usual size 36 and it fits perfectly. I even have a bit of extra room around the waist, which is perfect for tucking in knits, so I wouldn't size down. And I was also relieved to see that this wasn't too short on me, because I'm quite tall. A lot of miniskirts can be a bit too mini on me, but thankfully that was not the case with this one. Overall, I really like this piece. I find the A-line shape super flattering, especially if, like me, you don't have a lot of curves. However, I'm still on the fence about keeping it, mostly because I'm not so sure how to style it. I did try it with bare legs and a pair of brown ankle boots, and I think it looks good, but I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments how would you style this skirt. Now let's talk about elevated basics, because Sézane makes some great basics and I was really curious to try their Jaxon t-shirt. This is an off-the-shoulder style that retails for $95 and is made from 97% GOTS certified organic cotton and 3% of elastane. And as you can see, I already removed the tags because this is definitely a keeper. And like the previous pieces, I cannot really fault the construction. Yes, this is a very simple design, but it is well made and the fabric is very soft and comfortable to wear. But obviously, what really sold me on this top is the off-the-shoulder style. I just find it so flattering and it's the perfect piece to transition from day to night. I also got this in my usual size small and it fits perfectly. The only thing to note is the sleeves. I think they're slightly short on me, but as you can see, I have pretty long arms. So if you also have long arms like me, then you might find the sleeves slightly short. Next, I have the Ciara trousers in black. These retail for $125 and they are made from 96% GOTS certified organic cotton and 3% of elastane. These are a high-waisted cropped trousers with a slightly flared leg, and in my opinion, these are the perfect office trousers. I actually got them for work, but I think they're versatile enough to dress up and down. What I really like about these trousers is the fabric. They have used a mid-weight cotton, so they feel structured and substantial and they don't crease easily. I actually have a similar pair from Benetton, but those ones are made from a very thin cotton fabric, so they wrinkle very easily, whereas these ones, they just feel sturdier and well made. These pants have a side zip fastening, and just like the skirt, they also have a YKK zipper. And while there are no side pockets, you do get a single back pocket, which is functional. The overall construction is pretty basic, but I do like that the waistband is nicely finished. Now, about the fit. These trousers do run small. I am usually a very consistent French size 36 in Sézane, but I had to size up to a 38 in these trousers because the 36 was just too tight around my hips and waist. So if you are considering these trousers, definitely size up. Finally, I have the Carter jacket in camel, and this is a mid-length version of the infamous Clyde trench, which everyone seems to love. So I wanted to see if this one was also worth the hype. Now, this jacket retails for $330, which in my opinion is quite steep, especially considering that the Clyde is only $20 more expensive and that one is a full-length coat. This jacket is made from 100% GOTS certified organic cotton and lined in a viscose polyester blend. And as with the previous pieces, the stitching is straight and neat, there are no loose threads, the buttonholes are also neat, but for the price I would have loved to see buttons reinforced with a backer button. Obviously, the checkered lining is what makes this jacket stand out, and I do think it is a really nice detail, especially if you like wearing it with the sleeves rolled up. I am also a fan of the cotton fabric they've used here because it feels very substantial, it drapes beautifully, and it has a slightly silky texture to the touch. I actually think this is the exact same fabric as my Scott trench coat, which I've had for years and it has held up extremely well. And the fabric is also water repellent, so it's great for light rain. In terms of sizing, I got this jacket in my usual size 36, and honestly, I think I could have sized down. I know this jacket is meant to be oversized, but personally, I feel it looks a bit overwhelming on my frame, even though I'm tall, but I do feel there is a lot of excess material around the back and the shoulder area. But I'm not too sure, so let me know what you think in the comments down below. Overall, I do think this is a really nice trench coat. The construction and the fabric are solid, but I do think that the price is a bit steep. However, if you love the style, I would say go for it. But if you prefer a more tailored and classic style, I would actually suggest the Scott trench coat because that one has a lot more premium details that actually justify the price point. I did review that trench coat, so I will leave the video linked somewhere up here or in the description box down below. So well, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to know what you think about Sézane. Do you shop there? Have you noticed any changes in quality lately? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you like honest reviews like this one, and I will see you very soon in my next one.